A major piece of news is on the table today that's shaken the entire market. Japan's real estate giant, Open House Group, is now accepting XRP for property purchases. Yet, despite this incredible development, the XRP price has dropped in the last 24 hours. What exactly is going on? Why are the technical analysis levels we marked months ago still holding true? And most importantly, how can we stay calm in this uncertain environment and avoid making emotional decisions? We'll cover all of this and more in this video. We always strive to share the most current and critical information on our channel. If you don't want to miss out on content like this, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks in advance. I know many of you are looking at the screen and asking, why is the price falling? It's completely confusing to see the price pull back when there's such a huge real-world adoption story coming out of Japan. But remember, this market doesn't just move on news. To understand price movements, we have to look at the big picture. First, let's remember this. The drop you're seeing is actually something that was bound to happen. It's not a coincidence. Basic technical analysis principles give us a map of what might happen in the market. The price ping-ponging between these lines shows there's a tug-of-war between bulls and bears. So, what's next for these levels? Could the price bounce up from here? Or will we see a downward breakout? I'll get to that in a moment. But first, we need to understand the real macro reason behind this decline. It's a detail most people are overlooking. The general consensus in the market is that Bitcoin is dragging down the altcoins. That's true. But what's pulling Bitcoin down? The answer lies outside the crypto market. The S&P 500 and Nasdaq have seen significant pullbacks in recent sessions. High inflation, interest rates, geopolitical risks, and the latest, albeit controversial, jobs reports. All of these have created an environment of uncertainty and risk aversion in global financial markets. And this has spilled over into crypto. Bitcoin is seen as a risky asset. If investors in global markets get scared, these are the first assets they flee. That's why just following crypto news isn't enough. Here's the most surprising piece of information. Looking back at history, we often see that large outflows from Bitcoin ETFs are a sign of a bottom. Yes, we saw the second largest Bitcoin ETF outflow in history in the last 24 hours. This might look scary at first, but it could actually be a sign of panic selling from small investors who got in too late. We're getting strong signals that smart money is seeing these moments of panic as an opportunity to increase their positions. So, could this be the start of a rally for Bitcoin? And by extension, for XRP. Let's look at what we can expect next. Remember, markets often do the opposite of what is most expected. So, it wouldn't be surprising to see a reverse move when everyone thinks the price will fall. Let me answer the question I asked earlier. Will the price continue to fall? Or could a rally come? I actually answered this a few seconds ago. We have to follow not just the crypto market, but the markets in general. This tells us so much. Friends, if panic selling brings you profit, then fine. You can do it, that's your personal decision. But selling completely with every dip is not something I do. I take profits on dips, but I'm not completely selling out. I'm bullish on XRP in the long run, and I think it will rise. Of course, this is not financial advice, just my own opinion. I think XRP will rise to $5 and then to $8 in the long run. Finally, if this video added some value for you, please don't forget to like and subscribe. In our next video, we'll dive into a much deeper analysis of Ripple's banking license application and its unexpected effects on the XRP price. This could be as important a turning point for the future of XRP as today's news. Don't miss it. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video.